What's up, guys? It's your boy Luke from Luke's Garage Gym for you guys to bring you a video. Today's video, I'm gonna do a review of the SledTred from Tib Bar Guy. Could this be a right fit for you guys in your home gym? Let's see and find out. Hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys, appreciate you guys checking out the channel. So I'll have everything linked in the description of this piece from Tib Bar Guy. And if this video is helpful to you, I have my link in the description. If you want to buy something like this, like the SledTred or other pieces they have on their website, I'll have all that for you guys down below to check out. Appreciate all the support, baby, and keep pumping these reviews to try to figure out what equipment you can keep building in your home gym. So this is really unique. Never in my life did I would ever think that, man, I have something like this in my home gym, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm very basic with my training. Honestly, dumbbells, traditional barbell work, mainly bench, a lot of cable work. But when Tib Bar Guy and I talked and they have this piece, wanted some content on it, I was really intrigued for multiple reasons, and I'm gonna cover that all today for you guys. So this again is the SledTred. So the piece I have right now is with their power tower. Comes in at about $799. You can also get this without the power tower for about $100 less. The power tower is essentially, you have the pull-up bar up here. So you have the multi-grip pull-up bar here with, it's pretty much non-existing knurl here. So that if you want to have all of the versatility with the power tower in your home gym, you can go with that option. Or if you already have a power rack or a dedicated spot to do pull-ups, then obviously you can get it without that. So the machine, first of all, I want to give you guys just some specs of it. So if you were to get with the power tower, it's about 86 inches tall. My ceilings are about 94 inches. You can see we had some whoopsies over here in the back. If you take the power tower off, you're eliminating, about almost 20 inches of height. So obviously, if you're worried about ceiling heights, maybe in a basement gym, you could go without the power tower. But in regards to how much room it takes up, and we'll get to all the different pieces, this is folded up. It really doesn't take up much room. Like, you notice how the piece comes out here. This is lengthwise. If we were to go to where the push-up station is, all the way to the back, where the wheels are, it's about 4 feet. So, I'm not a math genius here. It's about 48 inches in length, and then it's already folded up. So it really does not take up a ton of room width-wise. It's about 26 inches. I do like that this folds up so you can store it away in different parts. There's wheels on the back, so if I were just to pick this up, I can move this around your gym. Obviously, it's super tall, so it get a little awkward, but it's not super heavy. So I don't feel like I picked that up. I'm gonna freaking throw my back out. So no issues with that. And I just really want to talk about all of the different things you can do with this machine. And you guys let me know at the end of the video after watching, is this something you'd be interested in? Or you're like, Luke, this one is not for me, but I'm here to support you. So let me know at the end. So in regards to warranty, so you have a 1-year warranty on the frame and a 3-year warranty on the wear components. And I'll plug that here for you guys. It's really important when you're buying from companies is how is the customer service and how is the warranty? So obviously lifetime warranties are what you want to see, but I feel like with companies that are trying to get their name out there, it might be difficult for them at first. Again, I'm no expert on those things, but I want to let you guys know that is the warranty they offer. Customer service wise, obviously as an influencer, we talk all the time, but I've had multiple people say they had a pretty good experience, and there was a guy on Instagram who had an issue with his order. Tib Bar Guy reached out to him, was able to fix their order, so kudos to them with their customer service. So let's get into nitty gritty and what the heck can you do with this? So I'm gonna go over what is here, and then there's other components we'll attach and I'll talk about. I'll just honestly just give you live feedback of how it feels, what I think. I feel like that's better than B-roll, so you can actually see how it's going throughout each of the components. So let's first let's just dive into pulling this treadmill is sitting right here. Just do the power tower. How does it feel? So again, you have your wide grip, you have your different multi-grips with honestly, like I said, there's really no knurling here. So if I were just to go pretty narrow, you know, it feels pretty good. I mean, there's a little bit of a shake. I mean, it's not a super heavy duty machine. In my honest opinion, the pull-up bar is fine for my needs with my space. I don't personally need it, but again, if you're tight on space, the pull-up bar is just fine. Again, not much grippy knurl there, so it'd be nice to have, you know, if people are interested in this, go from pretty much, it looks like they tried to put something here to maybe even like a little mild knurling. They have the push-up bars down here, which you guys know how to do push-ups. It's like, again, it's really popular back, honestly, early 2000s, in the 90s. People would get the push-up, dip, pull-up station in their gym, but now with freaking so many attachments, it's not as popular as it used to be. So that is there for the power tower part. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the treadmill, because my God, did I realize after using this that, Jesus, I need to do more cardio. I am freaking out of shape. Yeah, I know. I saw some videos. I'm like, whoa, Luke, we need to get it together here. So what's nice about this is you can fold this down into incline, or there's also a section here. You just take out the pop pins, and you can do is take these both out, and then you would put these pop pins in here, and then you can then put this into the flat position. So for now, I'm just going to do is I'm going to put this in the flat position. It's nice you have both variables of flat to incline, depending on what you want to do with the treadmill aspect. So there's 3 ways you can use this treadmill. What's nice is they have this monitor here. It gives you your time, your feet, and your miles. Not going to lie, guys, I could do, like, if I did a half a mile, I honestly would probably puke. It's that freaking hard. So a couple of things you can do. So on the side here, they have 7 different resistance. I'm just gonna go on the first, and I'm just gonna do each of the resistance and tell you how it feels. So first thing you can do is hop in, and you can use this bad boy like a sled push, like we're back in high school in the football days. Now this is on 1 resistance. Let's go to halfway. Let's go to, let's go to 4. We hop in. Significantly harder, like significantly tougher to push this. And we go all the way to 7, guys. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Oh man, you do this for about 2 minutes after your workout or in between sets, you're freaking gassed. So something else you could do too, we'll put this to 1, is you can just step up here and just use it as a manual walking treadmill. Again, this is a manual treadmill. There's not, different things you have to like click on. You get 7 resistance to use this. You can hear my breath, freaking out of shape. You could also do 2, we'll keep this at 1. You can turn around and just do walking, which again, you have the opportunity to put this at an incline to really, really push yourself with this. I'm not gonna lie, I really, really like the treadmill aspect, because you can tell I really need more cardio in my training. So before we dive into the next part, so the treadmill itself can hold up to someone who's 6'7", about 300 pounds. And then the power tower itself can hold up to 400 pounds, if you're wondering about the weight capacity. So how much do I weigh? I'm about 210, 6 foot, and I don't feel any sort of like instability and shake with the treadmill aspect. I mean, I think it feels pretty good. I know people worry, is it wide enough? Honestly, it works fine for me, because I'm not going to be doing this for more than probably 5 minutes, because obviously I would puke. So, hey, we got to get it. So the next thing we have here is this pad here that can be utilized for different things. So first thing I want to show is you can utilize this for some Nordic hamstring curls. So the foam pad they have here is sold separate, but you could also probably find one online for super cheap. I talked to them about just kind of including this in it, because it's got to be fairly cheap for just a piece of foam. So if you set up the foam pad here, you can do a Nordic, which I'm still not fully there to be able to do it. You can also drop this down to do incline, do more Nordics if you're freaking extreme and you have insane posterior chain strength, which that's nice. If you wanted to do 2, if I wanted to hop on here, put my feet in, you can do a sit-up. And if I wanted to drop this down an incline, you can do a decline sit-up, which is a nice added feature to this as well. So setting this now up where you take the manual treadmill, you pull it up in the upright position, you can set this up in the front. You know, some things you can do, just kind of demonstrate for you guys. You can do is the favorite Bulgarian split squats, which I know everyone in the comments is like, wow, Luke, I cannot wait to do these. You can also hop in here too, use this pad. If you wanted to do a hip thrust, but you can hear that pad. It's the pad is just, it's turning. So that's one thing about hip thrusts. You got to do is you got to make sure you got this thing locked in here. With the hip thrust, you don't have a lot of space in here to be able to do, you know, the movement the best you want to feel. I mean, I could probably do is I could notch this down a little bit too to feel it, but you don't have, you know, if you're a pretty tall guy, pretty lengthy, you don't have much of a gap in here. I feel like you're gonna hit your head when you're doing a hip thrust. But I mean, Bulgarian split squat, dude, those feel great, and those always feel great. And be gentle in the comments. I know some of my form might not be the best, because this is something that I personally need to do more of, or these type of movements, and sticking away, because I do such traditional movements. I need more of this functional type of training in my home gym. So the next thing that comes with your sled tread is these dip handles. So these dip handles you got is it clips into the upright beam here and it screws in. So you have 2 sections for this to screw into the uprights. And then, see, you got to make sure, see, it's good to know, make sure you really tighten this, guys. Just an example. So there's not as much of a shake. And then you just utilize these for your dips. Again, 210 pounds, 6 foot. I mean, doing it again, let's just talk about how it feels. Do I feel stable? Honestly, I do. There's a little bit of a shake, but again, I'm a bigger guy, so I could probably throw on 45 on here and do, geez, I mean, probably 5 or 6, and it still feels pretty good because, again, it can hold up to about 400 pounds. So you're able to honestly feel the movement pretty well. So that's a nice added feature. Again, some people already have their power rack with their dip handles, with their pull-up bar. They'll just do push-ups on the ground. But again, Tib Bar Guy's trying to do is put as much versatility in one machine for that space-saving aspect for people honestly working in limited space. All right, so the last attachment I have here is their step-up attachment. So as of recent, this is a video that's coming out in November when it was around Black Friday. Now it's beginning of December. It came free if you bought the SledTred. Now, I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing or you're going to have to buy it separate. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to show you a clip as I'm talking here. This thing's a freaking pain in the butt to put on. It scratches the uprights. It's really awkward. You got to find, you know, the right hole to slide it in. So it's like the, almost like the part to put on the upright is like, it's so tight. So you got to like, you're scratching your uprights to get this on. It's a pain in the butt. But it is heavy duty, I will say that. And you can use it for, you know, your traditional step-ups. You know, get you some dumbbells. You know, obviously I can lower this too, and you can come up and do just some calf raises. Again, I just have it here just to kind of demonstrate and show you guys some things you can do. You could also utilize it for, again, if you wanted to do a Bulgarian split squat as well. There's just a lot of versatility you can put in this machine. Again, it'd be cool to see if they could somehow incorporate this in the machine somehow instead of having to put this on, because it's really just clunky and takes me a while to get it on, but not sure how you can innovate that in something like this and keep it at a really good price point. Personally, me, as someone who needs to do more cardio in this aspect, more pushing of the sled, backwards walking, etc., in the manual part, something that I need to do more of, especially as it's getting a lot colder out. It's nice to have something like this. I would rather do something like that than stand on a treadmill for 30 minutes. Honestly, I get really bored. So doing that would jack my heart rate up. I honestly, if I were to buy this, I would not get the Power Tower. I don't need it. You know, it's just not something I would need. But if someone is looking to add more of the versatility for $100 more, maybe that could be it. But me personally, if I were to get into something like this, I would stick to just the SledTred part. Be really good too if you're like a personal trainer and you want your clients to use something like this in between sets. I think it would be a really great aspect. The step-up attachment, I think, is freaking a beast. But God, man, finding a way to incorporate in the machine and just make it a lot more accessible to get on the rack without dinging up the uprights here. I think it's really freaking versatile. It's just really unique. You know, a lot of these like type of machines, you're like, Luke, is this going to be a clothes rack? Honestly, I've done reviews of products where I think it's cool, but it's like, am I ever going to use it? Probably not. This, honestly, guys, is something that I'm going to honestly force myself to do more of because I need to do more jacking up my heart rate. So the sled pushes or the backwards walking, it's things that I'm going to incorporate more in my training. So this is beneficial to me. Let me know in the comments if this is something you guys would like to see in your home gym. Again, a lot of different attachments that come with the two for more versatility. But me personally, I love the manual treadmill part of this machine. Again, let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in buying anything from Bar Guy, like this SledTred or anything else. My link is in the description. Appreciate all you guys checking out this review. Can't wait to bring you guys content soon on Luke's Garage Gym. This is Luke from Luke's Garage Gym. See you guys later.